Hey there, everybody. Megan Fox with pjmedia.com. I just wanted to pop on here and get this video up on my YouTube channel because a lot of people are saying they're afraid it's going to come down since it's only on Twitter and Twitter is so censorship heavy. And this video I just wrote about on pjmedia.com about a dad in California who spoke before a school board. He's probably my favorite speaker so far of all the public school board meetings we've seen. This one might be the best. I'm going to play it for you here. And maybe you'll agree with me that this guy has perfect comedic timing. And this is really the way you need to approach these people. Ridicule is your most potent weapon. And I have written an entire book about how to go about going after a bad school board or library board. My co-author and I, Kevin DuJan, we wrote this great book. And at the end of this video, I'll share that with you. And I hope that you'll buy it. Here we go.
For 7 years. I thought this was a conservative area. When I see members of the board of the schools that are in control of our children and the way they think, I'm disgusted. This is exactly why my kids are at home, homeschooled, staying away from people like you. They want to poison their minds and think that there's something they should fear. You guys are like the boogeyman. You're creating hysteria and you're creating a generation of children with social anxiety. You're going to create an entire generation of pill-popping junkies. And this is going to be your doing. Because they have no idea what other people's faces and smiles look like. They're going to grow up in a world of angry, bitter people, pissed off citizens who have no idea. This mouth plays a major role in nonverbal communication. I've taken psychology classes. I went through the indoctrination camps. I got my bachelor's degree from Sac State, okay? I went to Sierra College. I made it through. And you know what? I learned that there are people who will stand up for the kids, and there's people like you. People that pretend like you stand up for the kids because you want the paycheck, you want the cool name. You're president. Well, I'm president too, bro. We're both the president of a group. Congratulations. But I stand up for the kids. That's the difference. I stand up for the kids in the community. I put my life on the line for these kids. I stand up for everybody's kids in all the communities. You understand? I don't just do it on a 9 to 5 basis. I do it Monday through Sunday, 12 to 12. These women right here, it's sad you beta males let these women lead by example. Okay. I'll tell you right now. It's sad you betas. You are seen as weak, minuscule men. And I tell my board, men like you, those aren't men. You understand? You will be weak, minuscule men the rest of your lives. And I'm not going to let you influence the other boys in this community to be little cucks. You understand? This is a city of men, not betas, non-gender identified people. You understand? Okay? There are men and there are women. And there are betas and there's alphas. And this Omicron crap is a joke. Take the mask off, take a deep breath, go do some yoga, wear your mask, okay? And another time, stop poisoning our children's brains. This is psychological damage. And I know you're looking at me, bro, because you know what I'm saying? It's truth. You know it. You're going to go home and sleep on this, and it's going to bother you. And I'll be back in 2 weeks, bro. I'll be back every 2 weeks. Because I own my own business, I homeschool my kids, and I can do that. Because no one else signs my checks, you understand? We sign your checks. And you best bet I'm going to run a boatload of people against you guys. There ain't going to be no easy peasy election next time, you understand? There's going to be at least 2 or 3 of you for each position. It is a whitewash. You guys are toast. You will not allow for this. I don't care what you've done in your community, because this is enough. You can go do all the good you want, but when you poison my kid's mind, it's done, okay? You crossed the line. So I'm letting you know, we're pissed, and it's enough.
Oh man, is that good stuff, right? I mean, so funny, so great. And if you are going up against these boards, you need to do it in a way that would make an entire audience of people laugh at the board. It's perfect. I love his use of ridicule. And I was going to tell you about a little bit about the book that I wrote with my friend and colleague, Kevin DuJan. He and I were in a fight with a public library for 3 years. And I'm going to share this with you right now so you can see it. They were letting men watch pornography near children in a public library, and that public library is paid for by your tax dollars. And anyway, these public libraries, they have boards just like school boards, and they work very similarly to the school boards. And you can go and you can talk to them and have public comment and whatever, and they're run by the same laws that the school boards are run by. So they must hear from the public, and they would do things like violate our rights left and right. And it was 3 years we fought this board. And what we did was we took the Rules for Radicals by Saul Alinsky and we turned it around and we used it against the same people who basically wrote those rules. And it really, one of the most important things is ridicule, that this dad has really gotten down, is ridicule. And ridicule works against these far left people who are so puffed up with their own importance. They really hate to be laughed at. They really, really hate that. And so if you can mock them, you're winning every time. And I love how he had the audience with him and they were all holding back their, laughter. Anyway, you can pick this up on Amazon today for, I think it's like $8 for Kindle, $23 for the paperback. It is a large volume, that's why it's a little higher priced. But it's a great book. You should go read the reviews because they're a lot of fun. And I've had a lot of people, a lot of feedback get back to me and say, I never knew that we had this kind of power as citizens, that we could send in FOIAs. And, we have entire chapters on how to send in a FOIA. And if your FOIA gets denied, how to go, who do you go to? How do you get the government to open up the records, which they are required to do? Well, this book will tell you all about how to do that. And it's not just a how-to. It's written as a novel, as a mystery novel, as we take you through how it happened, how we stumbled into this, mess of the porn at the library and all this other horrible stuff. It turned out it wasn't just the porn. They were letting these guys jerk off too, and they weren't calling the cops. In fact, when women would complain, they would tell the woman, "Move, go somewhere else." Like, it was insane. So if you want to hear that insane story, pick up that book, Shut Up: The Bizarre War That One Public Library Waged Against the First Amendment, and let me know what you think about it. All right, everybody, that's the end of that for today. See you soon.